Hello, my friends. Welcome to CJ Reads Books. I'm CJ, and today we're going to be talking about the odd book, Strange Sally Diamond by Liz Nugent. Now, before I begin into this crazy book, I don't read any dust jackets or back covers or book summaries. I don't even go on Storygraph and put the book on Storygraph when I start reading it. I don't like doing that because I guess I don't like to spoil it for myself, but also it gives me an air of mystery for the book also. So, yeah, with that being said, let's get into it. So, let's start off by saying that this was a weird, weird, weird book. It follows a woman named Sally Diamond. She obviously has something wrong with her. At first, she gave me like very autistic vibes because I related with her very strongly. We both don't like people, both don't like going out. Uh, I can be social. I choose not to be because, again, I don't like people. I don't like going out. So, a lot of the nuances that come with her, she's a very literal person. And as it goes through the story, now, keep in mind, sorry I'm jumping around a lot today. This is a thriller. It's a mystery, and it should be labeled as weird because this book was weird. Okay, so it does have some trigger warnings. Keep in mind, trigger warnings. There's grape and there's PDF files in there. So keep that in mind if that triggers you or gives you a certain feel about things. Skip this book. But it follows her story, and you begin to find out that Sally is a very, very, very quirky individual, and I love her. I love the way the character is written. I love how she's so blunt, and I love how she is the main character and she gives off main character energy. I love that. I love it. She is a very strong character, very descriptive. She's written so eloquently in all her flaws that I fell in love with this weirdo because I probably would have been friends with her in high school. Okay, but it follows her life. And as the book goes on, you see it start unraveling and it shows you a little more each time. It was kind of hard to guess. And as the story progressed, they added on different points of views. It comes in her point of view, first person, but as the story proceeds and progresses, it adds new points of view to it, which was interesting, but which also confused me in the beginning, first couple times that Liz did it, but I understood it afterwards, and it was actually very exciting. So halfway through the book, I loved it. I was prepared to give this book 4 stars. Towards the end, though, and I'm not going to spoil anything because all my book reviews are spoiler free, it became too weird. There was too much going on in the fact that Miss Nugent just started adding different components to the story. And although I do understand why she did it, it felt like, because the story was a gradual buildup of the weird, kind of like Shrek being an onion. You unravel the pieces slowly, and that was fantastic. Now, if the end of the book had followed the same premise, I would have probably given this book a 4 stars. But towards the end, it just added so much, and there was so many components, and I felt like it was just put in a rush to put together. that it threw the story off just a little bit. I don't give half stars, I only give full stars, because on my reading apps they only do have full stars, except Storygraph. I think Storygraph does quarter stars. But if I were to really rate it, this would probably be a 3.75 stars or 3.5 stars instead of just the 3. 3 is a little lowballing it. But yes, I did end up giving this book a 3 stars, and I will mark it as 3.5 on Storygraph. But it was just, the ending lost me. Like, the ending, after 75% of it, it was very predictable. In the fact that I couldn't know what was happening. Like, there were some parts where I guessed in the early parts of it that I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, towards the end, it kind of lost me. But still a fantastic book. 3.5 stars. It was so weird. So if you are into weird stuff and you don't mind the trigger warning of grape and PDF files, then I suggest you read this book. This book was really good. And it was a good study on character, I feel like. It was good pick apart of a character that is different, that is flawed. And I think that was my favorite part of this book, because the main character is so flawed and she knows it and she is aware of that, and she don't care, because she don't care what other people think. I think we should all be like Sally. So, if you've read this book, or if you've read anything else from Miss Liz Nugent, let me know in the comments below, please. I would like to know what you thought about this novel. Again, down below I have a couple of links. The first one is to my Etsy store. I sell blind dates with the books. Also, the second link is to my Patreon. So what a Patreon is I take all my videos, and after I edit them, I schedule them on my multiple social media sites, except Patreon. Patreon, I immediately upload those after I edit them. So you have to be a member to see my edits. But for all my long form videos like this one, you get to see that immediately. I schedule those about 2 weeks in advance for YouTube because I need something to post. But on Patreon, you see those immediately. And finally, the last link, you can buy me a coffee. But if you can't do any of those and you are struggling right now, you are here and you're helping me out by being here. So just like, share, subscribe, comment, share my book reviews with a friend, and have them subscribe to me. I need more subscribers so that I can get on live, so that I can do reading sprints and play video games and stuff online, so I can connect with more of y'all there. And thank you, Robert Willem, for being my one and only Patreon supporter right now. You mean the world to me. You are awesome. Thank you for supporting me. And for everybody else, thank y'all. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.